Kit Kats can be. Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler book review on Solitaire by Alice Oseman. So I've owned this book like probably since the release, to be honest, and that is like a really bad thing. So it was released in 2014, so it sounds about right. I probably have owned it for like 4 or 5 years. So this book, as a disclaimer, I did purchase this book as my own book. I think I got it from either Amazon or Waterstones. I got it at full price, and I remember being like really looking forward to it. I think actually it was Waterstones, because I remember picking up at the table and was like, this sounds really good. This sounds like a girl that's just like me, and I just was really sold on it. Unfortunately, I haven't got around to reading it, but ever since recently some people have been like, oh, you should read Solitaire, it's really good. So this book I read for the mental health readathon, because this girl pretty much has depression in this book, like anxiety, depression, and it sort of like touches on that. So there's also this boy who is quite lonely, and this is like about how they find each other and sort of like help solve this mystery of who this Solitaire person is, because they're sort of like doing this weird thing. It's kind of like a weird viral thing, and they're called Solitaire, and they don't know what they're doing, and they're trying to like kind of solve it, and they're also like having this friendship sort of thing. So I actually listened to this on an audiobook from Scribd, and I quite liked it. The narrator was she's very British, and just how she just sort of reads it is like very British. So I quite liked the audiobook, and just like the general story. Like I feel like I probably would have liked the book more if I read it myself, to be honest, just because it's just one of those sort of books to read on your own. So Alice Oseman, she's written various books now. Her latest I think is I Was Born for This. She's also written Heartstopper, which is a graphic novel about 2 characters from this book. It's kind of their own story but in a graphic novel form. And she has written Radio Silence, which I've also got as well, which I've heard really good things about, actually, more than Solitaire. But Solitaire I've heard is really good for like fandoms and sort of like geekiness, because yeah, throughout this book we do have various references to geeky fandoms like Harry Potter, which obviously I totally approve of, and I think it's really cool. I think this book is honestly perfect for any sort of like introvert, which is the main reason why I actually picked this up myself. And just having Charlie and Nick from Heartstopper, the graphic novel, I think it's awesome, because you get to see like the book they were first in, and they're sort of like together in this book. It's just, honestly, this book is just a cute and geeky mix of just full of geeky stuff like Harry Potter stuff, and like just other stuff as well. And yeah, just the characters are just, they're very awesome. So with Tori, you can understand her character. She pretty much like kind of like sleeping a lot, and you can really see like how she is getting depressed throughout this book, and she pretty much sort of feels quite alone. And then we have this character called Michael, who's also quite alone, and just how they sort of like find each other, I think it's like, it's kind of like it's meant to be. And Michael is just like really geeky, and it's just sort of like, oh, like they're really cute, just how they need each other. You can see how they need each other, and I think that's really awesome. And yeah, it was just a really good read. So this book ends in a really sort of like cute way, and it's really nice. So overall I gave this book 4 out of 5 Kit Kats. I feel like I would have liked it better if I read it physically. I don't know if I would rank it higher if I did. I listened to the audiobook of it, so the story was a bit bizarre in a sense, like with this Solitaire sort of thing that's going on. I was more interested, to be honest, in Tori and Michael, just having that friendship and sort of like needing each other sort of thing. I was more interested in that, and I just wanted more from Charlie and Nick, like. So yeah, but it's still a really good book, and I still totally recommend it. So that is the end of my non-spoilery book review on Solitaire by Alice Oseman. I definitely will be giving her other books a read just to see what they are like as well, but I'm glad that I finally managed to give this book a read. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video as always. If you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links will be linked down in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye!